are so soft. That's what I really like about this eyeliner, and whenever I wear this perfume I do get a lot of compliments. I think with this concealer a little goes a long way. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna share with you guys my August favorites. These are the products that I've been using the entire month of August. August is almost over. September is about to start. I mean, where did this year go? Okay, so without rambling too much, I'm gonna straight away just get into the products. I'm just gonna start in very random order. I'm just gonna be grabbing the products, and then I'm gonna let you guys know why I love that product and why I used it the entire month. So without any further ado, let's get started. Before I start, like always, don't forget to hit the like button in case if you like this video. Also subscribe to my channel, it really means the world to me. And also don't forget to click the bell icon to be notified every time I post a video. And yeah. Okay, so the first product that I'm going to talk about is a makeup tool, and this is the one. Okay, so I bought this brush from Miniso. I'll be lying if I said that I bought this recently. I bought this couple of months ago, but recently I started using it and I have fallen in love with this brush. It's such a nice brush. The bristles are so soft. It's not too dense. It's not too flimsy that it won't do anything. I use this brush pretty much for everything, and when I say everything, I literally mean everything. I use this to set my face. I use this to apply my bronzer. I also use this to apply my blush. This brush works so well, and for the price, I think you can't really beat this because it was just for 200 or 250 bucks as far as I remember. And it blends in your product so nicely. There's no streakiness, there's no patchiness whatsoever. Also, I've washed this multiple times and it hasn't shed on me, which is so nice. I mean, who would have ever thought that a brush from Miniso would perform so well? I'm so glad that I picked this up, and I would highly suggest this brush in case if you're ever in Miniso and if you ever come across this brush, don't think twice, just grab it. Okay, so the next product that I'm gonna talk about is a makeup product. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I am using it in the shade Medium Sand. I remember when this concealer launched not too long ago, I saw so many videos, YouTube videos on bloggers reviewing this concealer, and this concealer was compared to a Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I've never tried that concealer before, so I can't really comment on how good or bad that concealer performs, but from what I've heard is that it's way too drying and a heavy concealer, and also a full coverage concealer. So when this concealer was compared to the Tarte one, I thought, why not just give this one a try and see if I like the formula, since people have been saying that they are quite similar. Then maybe I can invest on the Tarte one. Initially when I tried this one, I honestly wasn't a huge fan of it because I thought that it's too heavy for my liking. Something about this was not sitting well with me. I tried it with so many different eye creams, and I tried it with brushes, beauty blenders. It wasn't really working well. It was just lying in my vanity, so I thought, just why not give it a try one last time. This time what I did was I just used a very little amount of it and tried blending it, and I absolutely love it. I think with this concealer a little goes a long way. You don't need to apply a lot because this concealer is more on the heavier coverage. You don't really need a lot, so you don't have to go ham with drawing those triangles underneath your eyes and highlighting your forehead, your bridge of the nose. That gets too much. So what I like to do is just take the concealer and just go like boop 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 boop, just like put like 2 dots underneath my eyes and then blend it out. That way it works the best according to me and according to my needs. And after using it that way, I don't even have to set my concealer. This concealer doesn't move, doesn't budge. It stays on the entire day. It does not crease on me. So yeah, I would highly recommend this concealer. I just hope that it was available in India because it's a really nice concealer. Also, it's quite affordable because it's e.l.f. So yeah, I'm so sorry you guys if there's only makeup products that I'm sharing in this August favorites, because honestly I don't really like to play around with a lot of skincare because my skin is very sensitive. So I like to be on the safe zone when it comes to my skincare, and I don't really experiment a lot with my skincare. However, in terms of makeup, I literally want to put everything on my face. Okay, so the next product that I'm gonna talk about is this little guy right over here. This is the Wet n Wild H2O Proof liner. Is a really nice eyeliner. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it has got a felt tip. I prefer my eyeliner, liquid liners, to have a felt tip rather than a brush tip because I feel like that way you get a lot more control. I mean, like the name suggests, H2O proof, it is waterproof, so it won't, you know, smudge everywhere. It stays throughout the day, but it's not something that is a pain in the butt to take off at the end of the day. That's what I really like about this eyeliner, because I know how difficult it is to come back home after a really long tiring day, and then all you want to do is, you know, just take your makeup off. And if it takes a really long time for you to take off your makeup, you just don't want to do it. So I really appreciate the fact that, you know, it stays put the entire day, but at the end of the day it is not a pain in the butt for me to take it off. So, and also the fact that it's, you know, it's in the shade dark brown. It does define your eyes, but since it's not like a plain black liner, it does give your eyes a really defined yet natural look. So yeah, you guys, I just have a couple of items left. I don't know about you guys, but I am a blush person. I really love blush. I feel like even if you don't do anything to your face, you just do your eyebrows, just put on some blush and a lip balm and you're good to go. I don't think so you need to put a lot of makeup, and I think blush is something that, you know, just makes you look really youthful. There was a time where I was not into blushes, but of lately I like to just, you know, bathe in a blush. Like okay, that's a little too much, but you get the point. But recently I've been loving this blush by Savvy. I'm sorry you guys, this is also not available in India, but I genuinely want to share the products that I use, and I'm so sorry if it's not available in India. You can use similar products that work for you. So this is the blush that I've been using the entire month. This is the Savvy Cosmetics classic blush in the shade Nude. It is such a nice blush. What I like about this blush is that it is quite pigmented, but it's not like other pigmented blushes that literally takes forever to blend. Even if you go a little overboard with this blush, it is very easy to blend. It literally takes me just seconds to put it on, and in case if I ever go on with a heavy hand, it is very easy for me to blend it out. I'm not sitting there for ages, you know, trying to just blend in my blush. Also, this blush has slight sheen to it, so it does give you your face that, you know, glowing yet blushing look, which I appreciate because it cuts down on another step of putting on a highlighter. So yeah, I've been, you know, skipping highlighter a lot lately. I just like to go on with this blush, and that's about it. I call it a day. This is a really nice blush, and something tells me that I'm gonna be using this for the month of September as well, because it is that good, you guys. Okay, so the last product that I'm gonna talk about is not from makeup department. It's actually a perfume that I've been loving for the month of August. Why did I say that weird? So I have a confession to make. I am a perfume hoarder. I mean, let's not include makeup in that. I don't know what it is about fragrances that, you know, speaks to me and speaks to my soul. So yeah, I really like collecting fragrances, and even if I don't spray it on a daily basis, I just love perfumes. I mean, so this is the perfume that I've been using for the month of August. This is the Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo perfume. I remember smelling this in Parco's, I guess a year or two ago maybe. I don't really remember when. I mean, it was way back, and I recently purchased this perfume like couple of months ago. When I bought it initially, this was my go-to perfume, and then I kinda got bored with it. But then one random day I was just putting on a fragrance, and I grabbed this one and I sprayed this one, and it just took over me. This fragrance is more on a sweeter side, so in case if you're someone who doesn't really like sweet scents, so you might not like it. But it's not one of those sweet scents that will give you a headache. So in case if I had to describe this fragrance, I would say that this is a sweeter fragrance for a sexy grown-up lady or guy. That was really pathetic. I can definitely smell the caramel toffee in it. Also, it has patchouli, which is one of my favorite ingredients in any perfume. If there's anything that has patchouli or caramel or toffee in it, chances are that I will like that perfume, and this has both toffee and patchouli in it. This lasts on me throughout the day, like no joke. I put this on in the morning and I can still smell it at the end of the day, and that is something that I really appreciate because I don't have to constantly reapply my perfume, and plus it sits really well on me. And whenever I wear this perfume, I do get a lot of compliments. Whenever I spray this perfume, I feel sexy, more confident, like I'm a boss, you know. I'm just so glad that I came across this perfume. This is honestly one of my favorites from all the perfume that I own. Rush to your nearest Pacos and smell it for yourself and prove me wrong that this isn't the most delicious smelling perfume that you guys have ever sniffed. Okay, so with that, you guys, I'm gonna take a leave. I hope you guys liked this video. In case if you did, like this video and share this video with your friends and family. Also subscribe to my channel. While you're at it, don't forget to follow me on all my social media accounts. The links to everything will be down in my description box below. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye. This is the Self